Every morning I wake up and my body aches. I'm not too sure what to do with myself. Lost in a world where I was never even told what to do. But that's the one thing that we all have in common. We were all never told what to do. Maybe our parents tried telling us. Maybe someone outside of our judgment tried leading us in a certain direction, like a friend or something. But at the end of the day, it was all up to me. And I just can't shake that feeling of just feeling like empty, numb. I'm just burning myself away. In a way, sometimes I feel like I'm already dead. Like I can't die because I'm already gone. I know that's a weird way to think about it. I obviously know that's not true, because I think about all the times I could die, like if I go in my car. No, I'm getting in my car. I'm taking the risk of going outside and driving my car somewhere. And there's a possibility, there's a statistical chance that I could get into a car crash, that I could get hurt pretty bad. I could end up in the hospital or something. And then after that, well, nobody's really around to tell you what happens. And I could think that was my fault, but it wasn't my fault. It's my responsibility to take care of it, though. But just I feel like my insides are hurting, every single day. I can't stop thinking about what already happened. And I'm aware that the future does not even exist. It's only the future only exists inside of your mind. It doesn't exist outside of the head. Because I know in reality it's just me. Here. Smack dab. Are you happy now? How much do you really have to go through in order to be okay? How much pain, how much struggle? Silence is the loudest thing. You could hear it. I hear it far too often, and I try so hard to drown it out. Sometimes I'll use music, other motivational videos, but none of that seems to work. Because I still wake up every single day with that same exact pain in my side, same exact pain in my chest. And it doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't matter how much self-medicate. It all comes back to the same spot. I'm back in the same cycle, of constantly trying to fight for my life back. But I never get there. Sometimes I just feel like a ghost, invisible to the world around me. I just feel like I'm just hollow. But I understand that none of that is true. I understand that I'm alive, I'm a person, I'm a being that has a job that is not yet finished, like all of us do. And when the time comes, the time will come. And it's obviously not my time yet because I'm here talking to you. Or whatever. Sometimes even in my own life, I think about end times too much. I think about things that are not even happening. 95% of worry does not even happen. I was hanging out with somebody, and just the worries that went through my head, none of them ever even happened. In fact, reality, things just happen so much more slowly. And you could really understand them when they happen. But then when you finally get to a point where you're not taking the present moment seriously, and everything around you begins to fall apart, that's when you really figure out who you are. Because you are all the things that are wrong with you. I'm aware that I'm everything that is wrong with me. It's not what I do. It's not who I talk to. It's me. I choose every second of every day what to do, how to feel. And I choose to overthink. I choose to let my mind play that game on me because, whenever you sit around too long, the mailman's coming, he kind of just scared me. Whenever you sit around too long and you think about things too much, your mind tends to drift. It tends to drift to places that it takes you to that dark place. That really, really dark place. And it makes you believe that you're nothing. It makes you believe that you're worthless, that anything that you could ever try to do will never work out. But I've been trying to fight my darkness. I've been trying to fight my demons. Because I may feel dead inside, but it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, because I could sit down and I could be depressed. I've done it. Months. Sleeping through the days, sleeping my life away. It didn't get me anywhere. It only hurt me. Hurt the people around me more. Sometimes than it even hurt me. It stopped me from doing things that I wanted to do. It stopped me from saying things that I wanted to say. You guys know that feeling whenever you want to do something that whenever you want to do something that you actually want to do, that twisty knife comes in and it starts digging in you. And that voice tells you that you can't. Well, I'll tell you something. The person who says they can and the person who says they can't are both correct. You are exactly what you think you are. What you think is what you are. You are a combination of every person you have ever met. There's a reason why you think the way you do. There's a reason why you act the way you do. Because at some point in your story, you got lost. Lost from yourself. Lost from life. You never actually enjoy anything that you're doing. You're like a dead rose, laying there forever. Waiting for its life to unfold, waiting for that next main event, but it will never come. Because there's a reason why in movies, I know I've already said this before probably, but there's a reason why inside of movies and shows and video games, they have happy endings. Some don't, but most do. There's a reason why. It's because in real life, there's no such thing as a happy ending. You might think there is, but eventually one day a disease will creep up on you, or something will happen. And life will show you that it is not a game that you could switch on and off. But the best part is, fear doesn't stop death. But fear stops life, stops you from living, stops you from doing the things you actually want to do. And I have been scared my entire life. I have been scared of every single thing that has ever came my way. I've been scared of people. I've been scared of situations. I'm even scared of myself. And that's a scary feeling. I'm not scared of what I'm capable of. No, I'm just scared of what I might let happen to me. Scared of how far I'll let myself be used. Scared of how far I'll actually dig this hole for myself. Sometimes I just need to come on and let out how I feel. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate that someone could feel this way or people feel this way around the world. But things get better. It doesn't have to be that way forever. If only we all knew how different things could be if we just took responsibility for ourselves. And loved ourselves, because we only get one us. We only get one mind. And if a random stranger talked to you the way that you talk to yourself, you would have to kill that mother effer, wouldn't you? If somebody said the bad things that you said to yourself, you wouldn't be able to handle it, would you? You wouldn't be able to sit there and think that you can't do something, that you're a fat crap or whatever you call yourself, or a loser. can't do nothing, worthless, you wouldn't take that from a random person, would you? So why are you going to take it from yourself? You are all you have. When everybody that loves you leaves, there is nothing left to do but live. In order for things to get better, they need to get worse first. In order for things to get better, they need to get worse first. They need to get a lot worse. You need to start rearranging things. You need to let things fall into place. You need to kill your old self. No, let me stop. That's not actually what I mean. I'm not even meaning to laugh. But you don't need to actually kill your old self. But you do need to kill your old habits. Kill the person you once were. And rise. Because I feel like I did die already. I feel like my former self was killed. And I was born, or something was born inside of me that wanted more, that wanted to do more, that actually wanted to get out there and be something. Not even be something. Because if you spend your entire life thinking that you want to be somebody, you never will become somebody. You want to know why? Because you already are somebody. You don't need to become somebody because you already are. You've already been through this shit. You've already made it through everything. All you need to do now is live and enjoy the surrounding world that is around you. You know, and you also need to realize that everything is temporary in life, good things and bad things. It's all temporary, including your own life, including this rental of a body. You know, it's not yours to keep forever. Eventually you'll float off somewhere in the stars and you'll land and you'll go and you'll just do other things. You know? If you watched this far in the video, thank you. You know, and just know that even if you're thinking about me, you're thinking, oh, you're sorry for me or whatever, it's okay. You know, just know I'm trying to change my life. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to think more positively. I'm trying to figure things out, even though there's not anything to really figure out. You know, I just make it hard for myself. You know, I overthink and I sit there, like I was saying before, the overthinking, the mind games. If you sit there long enough, your mind will play those tricks on you. They'll tell you things that are not going to happen. That voice will start talking. You need to just start moving. You need to stop thinking about doing and just start doing. You know? And realize the only way to truly heal a wound is to stop touching it. Stop going back to it. You know, unfortunately, things happen in life. You know, when your friend comes up to you and tells you, oh, how their girlfriend broke their heart, you're going to tell them they were not meant for you. You're going to find somebody else. Everything's going to be fine. But as soon as it happens to you, well, you mourn it for the rest of your life, don't you? Even though it was just an event. You know, because relationships are not life. Careers are not life. Life is life. Life is just life. So live it. Use it before you lose it. We are all living on borrowed time. Get out there and stay positive. I know I'm going to try my best to.